Said I'm a living man, I've got work to do.
Bob had entered Kingston as a child in the late 50s. He arrived with his mother alongside thousands of other migrants from the Jamaican countryside. He grew up streetwise in the shanty district of Trenchtown, determined to make a career in music.
Trenchtown was just a struggle living, where you would get up and you hear people fight every day. As Bob said, you get up and you quarrel every day, you're saying price to the devil, I say. He was appealing because we're coming out of this situation where, as they say, you have to box food out of hog mouth to survive. We have days when we have to go in the dump looking for food.
We couldn't afford to buy records, so we listened to the radio. And anything the radio play is that we hear. So I wasn't really into them things. I was really into, like, I call it spiritual music, you know, till it get more revolutionized.
There was something about Bob that you could see. His stubbornness, his fight, you could see he was at war. In other words, you know, he was at, a few times you would find him at ease, but he was always at that guitar thing. It's his guitar, it's his music, it's what he has to say.
Don't you pick and refuse me, 'cause the things people refuse are the things they should choose. Do you hear me? Hear what I say?
In the early 60s, music offered the quickest route out of the ghetto. Young singers had to bluff their way through first auditions, composing and performing tunes about the scandals and political trickery of the community around them.
Sing the tune.
You had to be strong, you know, because the survival game wasn't one that was a easy road. Yeah, it's a rocky road, tough road. But if you keep lifting weight, then automatically you'll get strong. You come from a community that is people always crying and mourning and weeping and wailing.
Small harmony groups like the Wailers borrowed their first instruments and sold their songs to unscrupulous producers who paid them a few pounds and kept all the royalties.
The time them say are the right time. The time them say it a go drink.
The original Teenage Wailers group included both Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh.
There was a time when we were what you would call imperfect in the music. And meanwhile learning that, we find out that we had a voice that could, me and Bunny together, had the kind of voice that could decorate Bob's music and makes it beautiful. So we just did that wholeheartedly.
I'm a rebel, I can